Did you know the woman who founded Paediatric Cardiology was nearly pushed out of medicine for being deaf, and still went on to save millions of babies' lives? Imagine facing a world where doctors doubted you, patients needed your help, and every step forward felt impossible. This is the true story of courage, determination, and brilliance. Today, we will explore the real and authentic life story of Helen Brooke Taussig, the woman who founded Paediatric Cardiology and saved millions of babies, in easy English. Helen was born in 1898 in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Her father was a university professor, and her mother encouraged curiosity. From a young age, Helen loved science. But Helen faced a serious challenge. She began losing her hearing when she was a teenager. The exact cause of her deafness was complicated. She had a combination of otitis media, a chronic ear infection, and damage from an illness during childhood. By the time she entered college, she was almost completely deaf. Can you imagine trying to learn medicine and follow doctors in a hospital when you can barely hear? Despite this, Helen did not give up. She read books carefully, memorized lessons, and developed the amazing skill of lip reading. Her eyes became her ears. Helen attended Radcliffe College to study biology. Later, she went to Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine to train as a doctor. Many people doubted her because of her deafness, but Helen's persistence and intelligence won respect. Helen could read lips so well that she could follow complex surgeries without hearing a single word. She could listen, with her eyes, noticing every movement, expression, and instrument in the operating room. Helen never married and did not have children. She dedicated her life fully to medicine. In the 1930s, Helen began working at Johns Hopkins. Helen had spent years studying babies with heart problems. She noticed that many children with blue baby syndrome were dying simply because their hearts were not pumping oxygen properly. Doctors believed nothing could save them. Many doubted Helen because she was a woman and deaf. But she refused to accept this. Because Helen could not hear well, she learned to feel the heartbeat with her fingers. Her hands became her ears, and this unique skill helped her save thousands of babies. Helen discovered that children with blue baby syndrome could survive if heart defects were surgically corrected. But no surgeon was willing to take the risk. Helen was about to face a moment that could either make her a hero or destroy her career. The lives of countless babies depended on her next steps, and time was running out. If you enjoy learning English through stories about real heroes like Helen, subscribe now to learn English through stories in simple English. In 1944, the moment of truth finally arrived. A baby girl named Eileen Saxon, only 15 months old, was dying. Her skin was blue, and she could barely breathe. Doctors believed she would not live long without help. This surgery had never been done before. It was dangerous. It was experimental. Eileen's parents were desperate to save their child. They understood the risks, and with hope and courage, they gave permission for the operation. Dr. Helen Brooke Taussig had studied this problem for years. She worked with surgeon Dr. Alfred Blaylock, while Vivian Thomas guided the surgical technique he had helped develop in the lab. The operating room was silent and tense. Everything depended on this moment. Then, something incredible happened. After the surgery, Eileen's condition began to change. Her blue skin slowly turned pink. For the first time, her heart was sending oxygen properly through her body. It was a historic breakthrough. For the first time in medical history, a child with this deadly heart defect had survived revolutionary heart surgery. Dr. Helen Brooke Taussig's discovery had opened the door to saving countless lives. After the first successful blue baby operation, Helen Brooke Taussig's life changed forever. Her methods quickly became the standard in hospitals around the world. She trained surgeons, gave lectures, and even helped governments improve children's health programs. Helen's work went beyond surgery. She was a pioneer in preventing heart defects through early detection and medicines. Helen was instrumental in convincing the U.S. government to ban thalidomide for pregnant women after she realized it could cause severe heart defects in babies. She didn't just save babies one by one, she worked to prevent millions from being born with heart problems. Despite her fame, Helen faced constant challenges. Hospitals were still dominated by men, and some doctors doubted a deaf woman could teach them life-saving techniques. She often had to repeat herself, explain things patiently, and use her sharp observation skills to prove her knowledge. Helen's work created an entirely new branch of medicine, pediatric cardiology. Today, children with heart defects survive at incredible rates, thanks to her research and training of surgeons worldwide. Hospitals, medical schools, and even governments recognize her contributions as life-changing. In 1986, at the age of 87, Helen Brooke Taussig's life came to a sudden end. She died in a car accident in Pennsylvania. The woman who had saved thousands of children was gone, but her legacy would live forever. She showed that even a deaf woman in a male-dominated world could transform lives. Millions of babies lived because she refused to accept impossible. So, if you are an English learner who loves easy English biographies and learning English through stories, don't forget to subscribe and continue discovering heroes who change the world, just like Helen. Thank you for watching. See you in the next history story.